Hey guys, Bren here. I'm sitting outside, just about to go inside. I've had a little bit of lunch and I'm just about to go inside and start making a few phone calls and ringing a few of you to book some times in. I'm also going to shoot this video out on the email, so if you're watching this, you've seen the email. I'm shooting out this email to offer some spots that are available in the next few days, as I did a few weeks ago, and had a really quick and good response from that, so I thought I'd do it again and offer up some spots. First in, best dressed. As I said last time, they went really quick, so if you are available for one of them, jump onto it and get onto it straight away. The rest of you, I will give you a call and make a time that's more suited to you. So it occurred to me that if I'm doing a little video for that reason, then I may as well give you some information as well. So I thought I'd talk about quickly the three reasons or three things I've noticed, three obstacles between the people that I'm seeing in these consults and their good results in regards to their health and weight. So the three most common things I've noticed in the people I've spoken with so far, start at number three. It's not the most common thing, but I have noticed that a very high number of the people I've spoken to have told me that they're fussy eaters and that they always have been. So right from a young age, they've been fussy about, tastes and textures that might be a bit different, and that they've remained fussy all their lives. So quite often they're not eating vegetables and some fishes and some other, foods that have different textures and tastes and strong tastes that are essential to good health. And I just have this theory. There's no scientific proof. This is not something that somebody else has told me. This is just something that I'm thinking about. I'm wondering if the fact that some of these people are so used to eating bland flavours that they don't, having something that has a strong taste like a salmon or a tuna or some of the spinach and rocket salad as opposed to an iceberg, might be too strong a taste because they're so used to a bland flavour. So we get so used to what I call eating beige. So McDonald's is beige, KFC is beige, most fast food is beige, no colour. So what I call eating beige, I think we get some of those fussy eaters get so used to eating beige that they've just got into this habit and they won't try anything new. So number one recommendation, be prepared to try some new things. You're all big people now, you're all big girls, so maybe go out on a limb a little bit and try something new that you may have turned your nose up at before. And number two thing I've noticed in regards to diet is that a lot of people are not eating enough. It's very, very common for the people I've spoken to so far to not eat breakfast. Very common, and they all give different reasons and theories as to why they don't, but it is very, very common. A lot of them don't have a morning snack, and some of them aren't even having lunch. So there's a number of people out there who are not eating anything at all till dinner time and getting their whole calorie intake at dinner time. So what does that do? Well, think of it in terms of a car. Your car won't run without fuel, and nor will your body or your metabolism. If you're not eating something at breakfast time, you're not kickstarting your metabolism, you're not putting fuel in your vehicle, and it's not going to run anywhere near as efficiently. So, again, one tip you could take away from this is to make sure that you're having something for breakfast and some snacks, and just think about fueling your body. It's also about fueling it with the right things. If you're a petrol car, you can't put diesel fuel into it, and vice versa. So, make sure that you're eating the right fuel, less of that beige, more of that colour. And the last and final thing that is a big obstacle from what I've seen is simply fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of trying something new, fear of failure, fear of success, fear of walking into a gym and starting something new, fear of meeting new people. What if I do succeed and then I get big again? What if? All these what ifs, and it just freezes people with fear. Now the thing about fear is a good thing. Fear keeps us healthy and safe. Fear stops us from doing stupid things. Fear makes us put our seatbelt on when we get in the car. Fear stops us from jumping off that bridge or cliff without a parachute. So yes, fear can be a good and healthy thing, but sometimes fear can be a very unhealthy thing. If one is scared to walk into a gym or a group training venue for fear of looking foolish or feeling like everyone's looking at them, then that fear is stopping you from becoming the best version of you, and that's an unhealthy thing. So I would suggest to you to, if you are feeling fearful, if you do have fear, if you've asked yourself these questions, what if I don't succeed? What if I can't do what needs to be done? What if I have to eat things I don't want to eat? What if I have to go to a gym? What if I go to a group class and I fall over and I feel foolish? Now, if you're asking yourself any of these questions like that, I think what you really need to do is sit back and think about what are the consequences if you don't find that little bit of courage. Remember that courage can't exist without fear. If you're courageous, if you're feeling no fear, then it's very easy to be brave. It's only when you're feeling fear that courage or bravery means anything. So if you are that person that's sitting back and perhaps you've been the person that's made an appointment with me and cancelled, and there's been a few of you, why did you do that? Really look at yourself hard and say, well, why has that happened? Now, if that means you contact me and make another time with me, that's awesome. If not, that's okay. Maybe find somebody else. But really have a look at what you're actually scared of, because to me there are bigger things to be fearful of than taking this first step. For turning up to this appointment, I'd be more frightened of the health consequences that you face if you don't do something now. I'd be frightened of the disease and complications that can come from being obese or morbidly obese. So just have a think and think about, what are you really frightened of, and is that the right thing to be frightened of, or are your priorities a little bit skewed? Anyway, that's just a thought for the day. I will speak to many of you soon, and those of you who would like to grab one of those appointments, then get on it as quickly as possible. I'll speak to you soon.